It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. Favors to Joe Ingles. JaVale McGee tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Short jumper off the mark. Kuzma. It's Jazz ball. LeBron James with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Mitchell's shot comes up empty. Beyond the arc for three. It's rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell with the basketball. They trail by 2. To Joe Ingles. Rubio. They get it down to Mitchell. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Favors to Joe Ingles. Here comes the screen. Mitchell, his first effort off the mark. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Rubio into the front court. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. Lakers at the controls right now. Throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Ricky Rubio missed his first. That one goes.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. James. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Mitchell. That's good D. Shot no good. They'll let one fly from half court. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, There's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Here's Rubio up top, trailing by 4 to Joe Ingles. Down to Gobert. Not that time. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Rubio into the front court. 8-2 our score. Work it down to Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
2 minutes remaining in the
LBJ with it. Rebounds pulled in by Gobert. Rubio into the front court. Down 4. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To the rim. Driving right to the basket. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To James. Screen coming. James. Over to the right side.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
LeBron James. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Gobert, knocked loose. Lakers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To James. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Gobert. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Down low for Gobert. Won't go down. "17-footer at the buzzer." That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers lit up the scoreboard and their opponents with an offensive onslaught. Their offensive output has been amazing, and it doesn't look to be slowed anytime soon. They've been providing no shortage of highlights. The Jazz may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Utah Jazz,
Game track. Field goals.
the Utah Jazz didn't make the best use of their shots in the first half. If they want to be competitive in this game, they need to find better looks.
Player of the half.
JaVale McGee was all over the boards in the first half. You've got to appreciate his determination. when shots go up.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
LeBron James with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Sizing up the defense.
Screen coming, here we go.
Down to 5 on the 24. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Rubio to Joe Ingles. Oh, he had him there for a second. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Rudy Gobert with the block. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. James tosses, flushes down the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Mitchell with it up top. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. They get it down to Gobert. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Donovan Mitchell at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. First one, counted. Goes 2 for 2. Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Shot clock winding down. Here's James with a chance and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. James into the front court. His team on top by 8. Kuzma to James. Shot clock winding down. Deep left corner. Rondo. Misfires. It's no good. Here's Rubio up top. Margins 8. Shot from the lane won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and so far it's been all Lakers. It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock to Gobert. From the outside, no good. LeBron with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Short jumper stays out. Another shot stays out. The follow won't go either. Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
And the Lakers clear. To James. Rudy Gobert. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Rubio gets it in the right corner. Joe Ingles to Rubio. He buries it off the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
To James. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
To Favors. Has a chance. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Here comes the screen. Here's LeBron for 2. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Rubio. To Joe Ingles. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Jazz seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Utah Jazz,
Game track. Field goals.
the Utah Jazz made it pretty easy for us to determine why they lost, and it was clearly their poor shooting. Even if we hadn't watched this game, all it would take is one look at their field goal percentage to make an educated guess. Many people predicted a loss after all of those misses. In the opening quarters,
Player of the game.
the chosen one could not have been better defensively. The way he blocked shots and stole the ball today is what makes for an all-NBA defensive first-team player.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.